Hello, I'm Jamie and this is Ben.
If this is the first time you've peered into our fridge, then have a look around. There's plenty to enjoy.
Now, loads of you have been loving our London's Best series, so we thought, why not branch out? I might be in love.
This is the best.
Yeah.
It's bigger than yours.
It's no Chicago deep dish, is it?
No.
Shut up.
Man, be good.
That's the one.
Welcome to the home of some of the best pizzas in the world, New York City.
You know how this works. Three of us have done loads of research about 3 pizza places. We're going to eat it and we're going to argue about it.
But here's the difference. We're being joined by a world-class pizza eater. It's Alex from Bon Appétit.
Hey guys.
And before you start bitching, we're sticking in Manhattan. For my choice, we have come, of course, to Little Italy, the place to get New York's best pizza. It's a restaurant that's been around for the last 56 years. It's called Ruby Rosa, and they are incredibly well known for having the best pie in New York. It's Friday lunchtime, and you can't book, and it is rammed. Yeah, you saw how busy it is. We've got to come back in an hour. I've placed our order. In the meantime, James is going to take us to whatever place he's found.
Listen, I don't see how these guys can beat me when my place has been around for over 100 years. They know how to make pizza. Okay, this is Lombardi's. It is the first pizzeria in America.
No.
Yes. This place opened in 1905 and it's been acknowledged in the Pizza Hall of Fame.
I have been here before. I haven't been here in maybe like 5 years. I remember it being good, but I haven't been here in 5 years, so I guess that says something.
We're gonna get an original margherita.
Okay.
We're gonna get a large one.
I mean, all right, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. This doesn't look like a New York pizza. Crust looks good. The sauce to cheese ratio, way too far leaning to the sauce.
This is getting technical. I'm not used to having actual competition.
It's all about the crimp, a gentle fold. That's how to do it. Totally agree on the sauce. You want good pizza sauce should be simple. Tomatoes, no tomato paste. A lot of people will put tomato paste into the sauce because the original tomatoes aren't that great and they want more tomato flavor. And then salt, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of olive oil. That's all I want in pizza sauce. The sauce is really good, but I want more cheese on this.
It's a delicious, crispy base. It crunches and it chews. Massive hit of basil in that sauce. I think when you get that cheese, you get the creaminess, and the sauce is kind of a little bit acidic, and it just all works together.
I don't think he's convinced that this is the best. I think he's trying to convince us and himself.
I don't need to convince anybody. This is the best. Jamie is famous for concentrating more on novelty than taste.
You've seen his shirt?
I have. It seems he's gone for the vodka sauce pie. Vodka sauce is one of the great things in the world, in my opinion. So Jamie's already earned points from me.
Well, I've had a Bloody Mary. Has that got vodka in it? Yeah.
Yep, that's a drink.
Vodka.
We're talking about pizza.
Yeah.
What separates a vodka sauce from a tomato sauce?
Vodka.
It's just the addition of vodka to tomato sauce.
No.
Great.
It's not.
I'm so glad.
There's no actual crushed tomatoes in vodka sauce. It's tomato paste, cream, garlic, onion.
Like what you said, people put into a sauce in case the tomatoes taste really bad.
Yeah.
I think we're comparing apples and pears here. What this is New York's best pizza.
Shall we taste it? I'd say the cheese to tomato sauce ratio is perhaps even more off.
There are wide rivers of sauce.
You literally learned that was a thing 5 minutes ago.
And I'm now applying the learning.
Well, who are you, Barry Taylor? What?
However,
Leave me out of this!
I'm going to apply another learning. Perhaps the addition of cream in the sauce offsets that slightly.
Ooh, okay. You do get a double dose of creaminess. The sauce is less tomato.
Don't let the vodka sauce name fool you. It doesn't. I was expecting like to eat a Bloody Mary on a pizza.
I don't mean to laugh at him.
Feels like it needs a little bit of spice.
What I'm missing is that kick of basil.
Obviously you get the crisp from that base. You're not going to get a base that thin and it not be crispy. But that, combined with the soft on the top from where the sauce has been and the cheese has been, it's creamy. All of that combined is just delicious.
I will say this, some gimmicks don't work, some do. Vodka sauce on pizza is pretty great. Okay, for some reason, this New York pizza episode, the first two pizzas we had were chosen by Brits. It's all well and good, but let the Americans show you where the best pizza is. All right, so we're headed to where the best pizza in New York is. We're walking through the Lower East Side. We might throw a topping on there, get a little frisky, maybe with some pepperoni.
I'm hearing a lot of talk about this being the first New York pizza. So if that's the case, then I'm really interested to see what the big deal is.
We're queued up.
I've got cue music, there's a beer on the way, and I know that there's pizza on the way, so I'm having a great time.
I glimpsed the pizza on the way in and I am concerned.
Didn't see any vodka on the back shelf though, so...
Scar's is the best for a couple reasons. One, the ingredients Scar uses in his pizza, unparalleled. He doesn't advertise any of this, but he's milling his own grains every morning in the basement of this shop to make his flour.
I feel like we've been led down a garden path. And someone's been really polite up until now, and is now just laying the death shot down.
But you know what we do in this situation, don't you?
Oh, he mills his own flour in the basement.
We got it with some pepperoni on top. We haven't had any meat today.
I always thought the traditional way of making New York pizza was no toppings.
If you're doing a plain pizza, sure. But we're not.
Jamie said a thing and didn't back anything up.
As long as it doesn't go overboard with the toppings.
No.
Still simple.
This pizza's all about balance.
Exactly. I feel like that may come back and haunt us, but I don't know why yet.
I know you're like a guest and we have to give you a little bit of respect and so on, but you're taking a piss.
Obviously pepperoni is great.
I just want to do this one.
It's kind of unfair. You've got pretty crispy on the bottom, right? But like there's that chewy layer that's right on top, so you get the chew and the crisp. You can see the sauce through the cheese. Like there's cheese on here, but there's just as much sauce. Pepperoni cup, the pepperoni cups are like right along the edge, super crispy, grease in the middle. Like this is just a flavor bomb, and it's balanced.
I mean, obviously adding the pepperoni takes an already great pie up to the next level anyway, but the texture of that base is so moist.
Do you know what? I'm kind of missing the basil, like the big hit of basil freshness. Well, that was very good. I think we might need to have a chat.
Alright, you guys hopped across the pond, showed up in New York City. First time truly diving into the pizza scene. What were your thoughts? What were your opinions?
I think to come to New York and try New York's best pizza for the first time and actually find the best place is quite an impressive feat.
I may have used this analogy before. Pizza is like sex. There's no such thing as bad pizza. But I also think today we found really, really great pizza.
So, as the only neutral in the group, I feel like I've had 3 fantastic pizzas, but 2 of which I feel like I could have had anywhere in the world and them still be 2 fantastic pizzas, but only one of them was a New York pizza and therefore New York's best pizza.
Let's talk money. I mean, how much do we reckon James's was?
I would say the average plain pie in the city from just a very run-of-the-mill pizzeria is probably $18 for a large.
Okay, right. Okay, so you went for a margherita, basic, but beautiful. $16.
But we were in the oldest pizzeria in America, and I think they're going to play off that when it comes to cash. 22.
I would say $19. No, even 20. Even 20.
That pizza was $24.50.
Right, what do you reckon we paid for mine?
Ruby Rosa pie, I would say $25.
Well, based off what James's was, it was a posher establishment. If you were eating in, yeah, I'd say like 26.
I'm going to say 22.
You thought my pizza was worth less than yours? Yeah. Even though it's bigger?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah. No.
It was $28.31.
Wow.
That's a lot of cash.
Do you guys reckon you know how much a Scar's pie went?
I've got a funny feeling it's cheap. It's annoyingly cheap. I reckon like 22.
Quality wise, I want to say it's really expensive, but being there, I want to say it's really cheap. And therefore, my answer is $20 on the nose.
I'm going to say 24.
Plain pie, 22. With pep, 26.
That's a lot of pizza for the money. Well, if that hadn't already have been the winner, I think that's like cemented it for me.
Like I said, I'd go to Scar's if I was showing someone around, but I feel like they serve really different purposes. I'm discounting Jamie's a little bit right now, even though it was delicious. Homemade sauce. If I'm looking for like a dirty, greasy pizza that's just absolutely delicious and explodes in my mouth with flavour, Scar's. If I'm looking for something fresh and like I could probably have eaten that whole pizza, I'd probably go to Lombardi's.
Guys, what do you think? Did we pick the right one? Would you have picked something completely different? You're probably already going nuts in the comment section down below, but if not, now's the time.
Yeah, as you can tell, Alex knows his stuff when it comes to food, and Alex brings on Bon Appetit. What sort of stuff can they expect on your channel?
Bon Appetit's YouTube channel, we're doing everything. We're doing home cooking videos, we're doing funny fermentation videos. I have a series where I go to different cities and eat a completely ridiculous amount of a single food in one day to figure out what the best is. I guess this is why you guys had me on. I just did a best New York slice video, so if you guys want to check that out, I'd appreciate it.
All the links are downstairs. Go check out Bon Appetit, and we'll see you in the next one.
All the details for Bon Appetit are in the link downstairs. Go check them out and subscribe because they're great.
If it made you salivate as much as me, then also give this video a little like and come back every Wednesday, every Sunday. We do all sorts of stuff with food.
And we've got a ton more collabs coming out from that American trip. They're amazing. We'll see you later.
As we mentioned, Sorted is just run by a group of friends, so if you like what we're doing, then there are loads of ways you can support us and get more involved. Everything you need to know is linked below. Thanks, and hope to see you in a few days.
I'm James. I'm a chef. I'm an American. I know pizza. I'm Barry Taylor. I take photos.